And welcome back to American University Bender Arena after a successful day for the Eagles, a 32-11 win over Bucknell in dual meet action. Joined now by head coach of the Eagles, Teague Moore. And Teague, wow, what a performance by your guys today. I mean, just some really exciting wrestling and some dominant wrestling as well.
Yeah, I think we've turned a corner as a whole group, as an entire group. It started on Friday up at Binghamton. We pulled out a really good win against a really tough team. And so the guys are feeling good about themselves, and we're healthy. There's like a lot of good things are going for us right now, and so we want to keep this moving forward into next week.
Teague, let's go ahead and quickly look at two of the pinfalls we had today. Eric Hong, we just talked to him. Again, it was a great day for the freshman. And talk about what you see here, again, just kind of dominant early that first period pin.
Yeah. So Eric, what we've seen in the last 3 weeks is just a new energy coming out of Eric's wrestling, and he's so capable of doing what he just did today. And I love seeing that he's a freshman, following the lead from our senior Jarrett Kasnick of going out there and dominating in matches.
Yeah, and it's funny. I said to Max Meltzer, my analyst today, I said, part of me wonders if Jarrett saw what Hong did and said, you know what? I'm going to beat that today. A little friendly competition. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, absolutely. Jarrett came into this season. He was second in the country with falls. And we've run into a situation that he's won a lot of matches, but we've got a lot of opponents that won't wrestle Jarrett, right? They go out there and they look to keep matches close, especially now that we're in dual season and coaches are saying, hey, you got to keep some points close for the team.
Sure.
So his opponents really aren't opening up, and Jarrett's not getting a lot of opportunities. Today, I think he saw our freshman 57 get the fall, and he decided he wanted to get a little bit quicker.
Let's talk about a guy who got a win today, Michael Eckhart. Again, had the losing streak. He's able to break that today. What did he do differently, and how good do you feel for him to finally get that taste of positivity and a win today?
It feels so good for a guy like Michael that he's been struggling, right? But he's kept his head up, and he continues to work hard in the room and do little things to make little changes. And I noticed with Michael, he's been staying after, asking the little questions. How do I finish this position? I'm getting stuck here. How do I move the guy from that position? So that means for me that he's thinking about this outside of just the regular practice time, and he wants to make the changes. And today, his first takedown, to me was all guts. He's in deep on the leg. The guy's sprawling him out pretty good and probably would have went to stalemate. And Michael, it's a position that we call a hulk up, and he literally hulked him up off the mat and took him down. So just really happy to see that work for him.
Here with Teague Moore, head coach of the Eagles. Teague, of course, you can talk about Josh Terrell. You can talk about some of the other guys who had big days today. I want to focus on, though, Gage Curry real quick. Just a freshman. What a performance. A 15-0 tech fall. That's pretty daggone good at any age, much less a freshman wrestler.
Yeah, Gage is another good example that he had a great redshirt year last year. So he was going to open tournaments, racking up a lot of wins. And then this season came in. He won some matches early, went through a tough period, right, because he started hitting a number of nationally ranked guys and guys that have experience in college, and he found that the wins weren't coming as easy. And the one thing that I think we see from Gage, he's extremely technical in his wrestling, and we saw that today. If something wasn't working, he was willing to learn from it, make an adjustment as the match went on, and then get to more near-fall points. And so I'm happy to see that our freshmen are learning and changing as the matches go on, and that's something you normally don't see in guys until they're juniors. But he's doing it, and he's doing it well. So I'm excited for Eric Hong and Gage Curry. In the last two dual meets, they've came in big for us, and that means a lot about our future.
And let's talk about the immediate future for you guys. You have the meet against Drexel next Sunday, followed by a few more. Talk about that maybe and some of the next dual meets after that. How do you see things going for you guys?
So this time of the year, it's we're in conference season, so we're hitting a lot of these conference teams that will these matches are going to determine seeding as we go into our conference championships. With Drexel, as I see it right now, there's 3 potential matchups of nationally ranked opponents. At 133, it's going to be a fireworks of a match. Josh Terrell and Austin DeSanto, both highly ranked national wrestlers. They're going to go head-to-head. At 149, we got 2 nationally ranked wrestlers, and 197. So that's just where we're starting from, right? As you go down the list of each roster, Drexel's bringing in 7 guys that were on the coaches' ranking. So we only had 4. So I know right now on paper we've got work to do. We're definitely capable of it. The team that we beat on Friday, Binghamton, beat Drexel last week. So this is the time of the year where the little matches matter, and sometimes the matches that really matter are the guys you're not reading about, right? The guys that can manage matches well for you, or maybe find a win like Michael Eckhart today that maybe was unexpected.
Heck, we were talking about this beforehand. The Ohio State-Penn State huge dual meet last night. That kind of came down that way. Maybe it'll be the same thing this day as maybe next week against Drexel. But again, Teague, congratulations on the huge win today, 32-11 over Bucknell.
Thank you.